This is a story about food and a totally unique type of restaurant. To really understand what it's all about, though, we have to head to football practice.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 3.
I don't know about y'all, but us big guys, son ain't our friend. Not right now. Now we on the beach somewhere, man. That's all good. But right now, make sure you hydrate now.
Meet 42-year-old Courtney Sanders, a football coach 6 days a week in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Courtney and the other coaches for Hot Springs High School love the game, and they love teaching the discipline, respect, and hard work that grows these boys into mature, polite young men. But what makes Coach Sanders' story most interesting is a dream he had 19 years ago. His dream wasn't to be a football star. He wanted to start a unique restaurant that featured the outstanding home cooking of his grandmother, Emma Lee Young. Emma Lee was known throughout the little town of Stamps, Arkansas, as a chef whose home cooking was out of this world. Emma Lee worked at the Stamps Elementary School cafeteria for years, and then when she returned home at the end of the day, she cooked for the elderly and disabled in her town. She never took a dime, and her family can't remember a time that she wasn't cooking for others.
For the elderly people in the neighborhood that couldn't cook, couldn't afford a meal, so she would make their meal and I would have to go deliver. So once I got to college, she came and cooked in the dorm room one day. She came and cooked at my dorm, and all my friends came and they enjoyed it. So I told my grandmother and my mom, I said, we need to open up a restaurant.
Years later, when Emma Lee had a stroke, her first concern out of the hospital was to have the family do the physical work of the cooking while she supervised best she could. Emma Lee did not want to leave one elderly or handicapped person in town without a meal. It was during this process that the whole family learned the secrets that Emma Lee kept on preparing such fabulous food. Fast forward 19 years later, and Courtney finally had the perfect place along Park Avenue to start his dream restaurant.
Hey, how y'all doing? All right, sir. Y'all come on in.
Like in football, he had to recruit great players. And what a better talent pool than his family, who had been there for years, apprenticing under cooking coach Emma Lee. Everybody from family to extended family helps out, reaching their goal every weekend. Keep in mind, every day you go there, the menu's a little different. And with desserts like their peach cobbler, you always go home full.
Well, we got our fried cabbage and our grilled chicken. And something new we're starting today is our pork chop casserole, one of Emma Lee's most favorite dish to fix for her family. We have mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. We got zucchini and squash, corn, mac and cheese, hot water cornbread, and rolls.
Wonderful. We've needed this so much, and it's wonderful.
Genuine country cooking, the real deal.
The real
and a great family who's running this business too. Obviously, they put a lot of love into it.
Would you like any bread? Yeah, I would like it. Yes, ma'am.
Because they got the best cooks in Hot Springs right here. It's delicious.
Working 7 days a week, Coach Sanders doesn't seem to know the meaning of the word time out. His wife works equally as hard. She's a 6th grade teacher in town. Because of all the weekday work commitments of the family, the restaurant is only open Saturdays and Sundays.
I always get the samplers, so I always try a little bit of everything.
This is the food I was raised on. It's great. And they do a wonderful job.
Sitting there long enough, you could observe that the whole staff is one team working together. There are no players benched, no egos, and no one playing second string. Everyone from young to old gets involved.
Oh, it's great food. You know, I suggest it to anybody, and everybody in Uptown ought to come down here and downtown.
At Emma Lee's, you don't really feel like you're eating at a restaurant. You feel like you're coming to Emma Lee's house for a weekend with family and food.
Even my sister, when she get down back there, we'll walk through and greet the guests, talk to them, ask if they need anything.
Some restaurants may treat you like family, but at Emma Lee's, you are one of the family. If you come the first minutes that are open, they'll even invite you for their blessing.
Ask Lord to keep us safe and protect us from all hurt, harm, and danger.
Courtney's dream of a restaurant finally came true in 2019. Unfortunately, Emma Lee passed away 6 years ago from her battle with cancer. You might think she missed out on seeing Courtney's dream, but there's no doubt Emma Lee is here in spirit, visiting as an angel every weekend at the high school football stadium and within the walls of 765 Park Avenue. She wouldn't have it any other way. John Cooksey reporting on the road in Hot Springs, Arkansas.